everyone, Miss Jean here, and I'm ready to hear more from our mini adventure series, Little Fires. How about you? Well, in our last episode, Natasha Simon's students had their faith tested, first by fire and then by the story of Abigail and David. Now they've accepted Miss Simon's challenge to go 24 hours without speaking a negative or critical word, even to themselves. And someone else took on that challenge too. Yep, you guessed it, Jake did. And like the students, he thought it was a super easy challenge. Is it easy? Or could it be a teensy bit harder than Jake and the others think? Let's join Jake and Mr. Simon at Trekkers now and find out how he's doing. Here's episode 3 of Little Fires, called Word Watch.
Hi there, Gadget. How's the good boy doing?
Oh, hello, Jake. Hey, something unusual happened last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. We had a tour bus right here in Discovery Mountain.
Tour bus?
Yes, and it was full of hungry passengers.
Wait. Oh, don't tell me that...
Yes, you guessed it. They nearly cleaned out my supply of trail mix.
Oh, they did?
I'm afraid so, but I managed to save you a bag. It's right here on the counter.
Oh, Mr. Simon, you're the best. Hey, I'm here to pick up my special order. You know, the pistachio caramel chocolate bark with raspberries trail mix?
Oh, about that.
Oh, the tour bus people found it too?
No, Jake, but I checked on that order earlier today.
And?
Stan can't locate it. It seems to have been lost in shipping.
Oh, well, you know what? That's okay, Mr. Simon.
It is? Jake, I know you were really counting on that coming in today. Aren't you upset?
Ordinarily, I might be.
Ordinarily? Wait a minute. Did you by any chance take on Natasha's challenge?
Sure did. She and I decided to make it interesting.
I see. So you have a little competition going between you two.
You guessed it.
Ah, so that explains it. Then I guess now is as good a time as any to break another little piece of news to you.
News?
Remember how you asked if you could fly Blue Birdie next weekend? How you, Natasha, Olivia, and Ken were going to spend a few days hiking in the National Forest?
Yeah.
Well...
Mr. Simon, is something wrong with Blue Birdie?
Well, nothing a little TLC won't cure. I just happened to be looking her over this morning and found a small crack in her right float.
Oh, no! Is Blue Birdie going to be okay?
Sure she is, Jake, but she can't fly until we repair that float. I'm afraid that'll take a little time.
Okay, no problem.
No problem. You're really taking this no negativity challenge seriously, aren't you?
Yes, indeed. If Natasha can do it, I can too.
Well, good for you, Jake.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake, while you're here, could you help me replace that light bulb way up there above the door?
Oh, sure thing, Mr. Simon. I'll take care of it for you.
I thought you'd say that. There's the ladder against the back wall.
Okay, all set.
All right. Here's the bulb, and I'll hold the ladder. It's pretty high up there.
Just don't look down, Jake. Okay, Mr. Simon, let me get this bulb out.
Hang on, Jake. Someone's coming. Hugo, be careful. Jake's on a ladder by the door.
Okay.
Whoa!
Hold on tight, Jake.
Hugo, watch it!
Oh, that door. What are you doing, Jake?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Hugo, is there something I can help you with?
I'm supposed to pick up something my mom ordered.
Well, I'll be with you in just a couple minutes.
No problem. I'll just hang out at the counter.
All right, here's the burnt out bulb, Mr. Simon.
Okay, got it.
This looks pretty good.
All right, Mr. Simon, you're all set. I'm climbing down.
This junk isn't bad.
Hugo, what are you doing?
Hugo, that's Jake's trail mix.
Well, it was. Can't you keep your mitts off other people's stuff? You busybody!
Busybody?
So you think that's funny, do you? Well, you're in trouble, mister. First, you almost knocked me off my ladder, and then you eat
Don't
my...
sweat it. I'll pay for it. Put it on my tab, huh?
Hugo, you don't have a tab at Trekkers. I'll put it on your mother's tab.
Whatever.
Hey, don't you talk to Mr. Simon like that, you hear me? Show a little respect.
Jake, I'll take care of this. Here's your mom's order, Hugo.
Guess you blew your challenge, huh, Jake?
Oh, that Hugo can be
Careful, Jake.
well, he can be difficult. Now I've got to start my challenge all over again.
Now, Jake.
Wait a minute. Do you think Hugo did that on purpose? Do you think Natasha sent him to find me and annoy me?
She wouldn't do that.
I don't know. She can be pretty competitive.
I know Hugo can be a challenge.
Well, I guess I should be more patient with him, but sometimes,
I know, Jake.
But you're right. I should be more understanding. I guess I'm just a terrible person.
Certainly not. And aren't you supposed to be holding off on negative statements?
Oh, there I go again. I'm hopeless.
Now, Jake, maybe what you need is a little dose of James 3.
James 3? Oh, yeah. A little fire. Like at school yesterday.
Well, it's true that one careless word can start an awfully big problem, but I was thinking of verse 2.
Verse 2?
Yes, let me look it up for you. Here it is. It says, "We all stumble in many things. If anyone does not stumble in word, he is a perfect man."
Well, I'm sure not perfect.
None of us are. And sadly, we all sometimes say things we shouldn't.
Oh, that's for sure.
Of course, that doesn't mean we shouldn't want to change. But we can always ask for help.
That is true. Okay, Mr. Simon. Say a prayer for me, because I'm starting my challenge over right now.
Okay, Jake, you got this.
Poor Jake. It seems that Natasha's challenge became a tough faith exercise for him. But even though some things just aren't going the way that Jake planned, he held up pretty well. That is, until Hugo arrived. Now, have you ever struggled to keep from using negative or critical words about yourself or others? God has promised to help us with any kind of temptation. I like the promise in 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13. This is what it says. God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able, but with the temptation will also make the way of escape, that you may be able to bear it. So next time you're tempted to say or do something that you shouldn't, you can ask God to help you escape the temptation and do what's right. He'll save you even from the little fires that our words can create. Well, I wonder how Cyrus, Addison, and the others are doing with the challenge. Were any of them successful? Be sure to join us next time for part 4 of Little Fires, where we'll find out. I'm Miss Jean, and you've been listening to a mini adventure in Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. Visit us at discoverymountain.com to send us a message and listen to full episodes on demand. Discovery Mountain is a production of The Voice of Prophecy. Word Watch was written by Lori Lyon.